Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Thomas. We are tracking multiple breaking news stories right now. First, police are responding to a hostage situation and standoff at a South Sacramento home. Take a look. It's all happening in the area of 58th Street near West Campus High School. As a matter of fact, it has even forced some schools in the area to go on lockdown. ABC 10's Monica Coleman is there live. And Monica, you spoke to neighbors who say they heard gunshots.
That's right, Chris. This has been a 5-hour standoff, and we are learning that this is happening right now. Somebody is stuck inside the home against their will with the gunman. And I did hear earlier authorities calling him Francisco as they were trying to negotiate with him and give him a cigarette. But I did speak with the neighbors, and they say they are terrified. They heard the gunshot and ran to safety. 2 helicopters, a drone, and the SWAT team filled 58th Street in Sacramento as the search is on for a gunman.
When I heard that gunshot, I fixed my door to lock it and then close the window.
Fearful and slightly in disbelief, Regina Razan was home alone when shots were fired.
Somebody knocking at the door, and then I see it. There is a policeman. And then the police told me that go outside the house because there is somebody who has gun.
Rushing to safety with police using their bodies as a human shield to get Razan beyond the caution tape.
But our house is not locked. So the policeman told me that I'm sure that your house is safe.
Rebecca Bivanco waits for Razan on the corner of 58th and Fruit Ridge as she calls her family to pick her up from the chaos.
I was actually with her for like 30 minutes. She was shaky and felt like she was going to faint.
Bivanco says she was the first person Razan spoke to after evacuating her home and remembers the fear that echoed in her voice.
Yeah, she's scared. She was scared. She's scared. She's still scared.
You're getting a live look now at this ongoing negotiations that they're trying to do with this gunman who is inside with somebody who is in there against their will. Also, I want to reiterate that we did see earlier today around 1 p.m. that police did take 2 men to the police station. We're not sure whether or not they are suspects, how they're connected to this case, but 2 men did come out of that home and were taken away by police earlier today. But we do also know 1 person is inside right now while they're trying to negotiate with the gunman, and we are trying to learn who that person is, and we'll bring you the latest as it comes in. Chris.
And Monica, what do we know about those schools on lockdown? I'm hearing that it was done as a precaution.
Correct. It's because if you look down the street, Chris, the school is just blocks away. Really, this is where kids would be getting out of school, walking home. We've seen school buses having to take alternative routes, trying to get around this large, heavy police perimeter. But we are learning that they have released some students, and we can give you more information on that on abc10.com. But you can hear just how loud it is. This is a busy intersection here, Chris, on 58 and Fruit Ridge. And we've had a lot of parents stop by this scene asking us, how can they get to their children and what is going on? So we've been trying to inform the community on the ground in real time here. But as of right now, there aren't any injuries, but somebody is being held against their will inside that home with the gunman.